Hello guys and welcome back to Small World of Tanks. Today I'm bringing you a fair few replays. I'm going to be bringing you in the not so distant future some fairly long videos, just because I've got a big massive backlog of games that I haven't put out for two reasons. I've been trying to do some certain ops in the game, and I just wanted to just plow through it and then play some other games. Two, it's been very hot in the UK, so obviously I didn't really want to be having to put on these massive headphones, because it'd be obviously hot to have these on, and obviously I've got to turn the fan on just in case the microphone picks it up, so I didn't really want to do that. So I left all these replays for ages, and obviously they've been building up because I've been playing the game. So I thought, yeah, right, it's time. Let's just just get through as many as we can. And I'll try to be doing mastery games in a different video, and I'll probably in the not so distant past I've been doing mastery games one at a time. Which I kind of would like to keep doing, but yeah, I don't think it's a good idea to do that, because I'll be, it'll just take too much time. So I'll probably be bringing you two mastery games in one video for this backlog, and then I'll get back to the normal kind of schedule of things. But yeah, bringing you a replay in the Reaper Scythe, one of the Warhammer 40,000 ones. I'm trying to train the crew up. I think probably at this point I've only got 3 crew skills in this thing, so it is not optimized, this tank, at this point in time. But as you can see, it is nonetheless a very decent tank. You got these lovely Hesh rounds, which obviously got high damage but kind of low pen. Obviously when you're facing tier 6s and 7s, you can get good old Hesh rounds and get some good amount of damage done on these things. And I've been having some terrible lag as well at the minute, guys, so prepare for that as well. Yeah, took a bad shot. I think he must be using premium. I forgot that I'm actually got 3 different rounds at this point. I believe I've got AP in, but I haven't. I've got HE, not even Hesh. Yeah, probably I should get rid of the HE rounds, because obviously there's literally not much point in firing HE when you've got Hesh. But I keep forgetting that I've got those rounds in. So I put a lovely round into him. Track him. He doesn't know which one to fire at, and he's chosen badly because I managed to bounce. This tank has actually got decent amount of armor. As you can see, we are bouncing a few rounds, so you don't want to be auto aiming at this tank. And obviously Hesh is great because obviously you don't have to pen. I mean, I could have if I was thinking straight and I could reload in time, I would have probably loaded Hesh to finish that guy off, because I wouldn't have need to pen him. There we go. Put a lovely round. We're putting some lovely rounds. It's got a great alpha, but the reload is horrendous. We can see we're getting actually surrounded. Just put a round into him. I'm gonna try to again, he bounces, ram him to death, but as you can see, that's not possible. We want to face hug him, try to make him miss his shot, or bounce his shot, and then we're going to try to turn around if we can. But no, actually we're not going to turn around, because that side is completely lost. We are going to try to follow our teammates here, and because the only way we're going to win this game is if we help these guys win this flank. We're not going to win against those other guys on our own. And we did get shot in the ass right in the back of the turret there. Very annoying, but we didn't get Somehow they spotted me, but I didn't spot them. Oh, it's because it's light tanks, I suppose. I'm going to try to feather a shot in here. There we go. Managed to finish that guy off. We should be able to win this game. It's really... So I'm going to go help this light tank, probably. Take this light tank out, and then we see... and take out the artillery, but unfortunately light tank gets taken out. We are really struggling here. We were down on numbers. They got 2 light tanks, which unfortunately is the worst case scenario at the end of game. You do not want to be facing light tanks because they can simply stay out of your view range and kill you from afar. And that's probably the best play, you know. If you're a light tank player, you want to be spotting up initially for your team. Maybe occasionally feathering a few shots into the enemy, whittling them down. Nearer the end of the game, that's when you want to be being really aggressive. We want to be singling out tanks on their own, finishing them off, and then obviously still providing view range for your teammates. We got 3 kills here. We bounced over 2,000 damage in a medium tank. Yeah, okay, we are top tier, but we've been bouncing mainly tier 7s and 8s here. We are pushing. And unfortunately, I think I might have been thinking... No, actually, we probably were correct in this decision. Getting HE in to do... to do as much damage as we can to that artillery. Put a lovely shot into him, almost taken out. Our light tank is actually coming back. Dodge that little shot there. Finish him off. Didn't really need the HE for that. And then put in normal rounds. We got such a long reload though. It takes us out of the game for a bit here, but it's game over for this guy really. Although he could take us out in 2 shots here, so we do have to be a little bit careful. And he hits our tracks, which basically means it's game over for him now. He's probably going to get another shot into us. We ram him to death. He does get a shot into us, unfortunately. But wow, we got just under 5,000 combined with, what was that, 5 kills there? So we come top of the team there with almost 2,000 base, which is pretty nice. Pretty nice indeed. I think at this point I actually get my 4th crew skill finally, which is great. So this tank's obviously just going to keep improving once I get more crew skills. Got high caliber at the 1st class there. Nice game. Very nice medium tank there. And I'll see you in the next match, guys. So next match, already on the go, on the Great Wall. We're in the Absolution here. Again, I've got a few more replays in the Absolution, I'm afraid, guys. But like I said, I've been... in previous videos, I have been training up my Warhammer 40,000 crews, and I might as well just use them in the best tank, mercenary tank I've got, tier for tier, which is the Absolution. Put a lovely shot into him. Keeping them tracked. There we go. But got the tier 6 Panther there. Put a shot into us. Unfortunately, yeah, that tank's got fairly decent pens, so we're gonna have to load the old premiums probably in a sec. Yeah, obviously I've got, by doing these ops recently, I've earned a couple of tanks, and we're at tier 7, so he's putting those shots into us, but we managed to put shots into him. We're getting quite a bit of assisted here. Do have to be very careful. because obviously we're not top tier in this game. But it's the Absolution. It can definitely hold its own against tier 7s. I'm not 100% sure if there's any tier 8s in this game. But as you can see, he's gunning for us. We're going to... concentrating far too much on me. Got him killed there. There's that pesky little rock there that's stopping us from getting shots on. But we've got to try to push up here. And we do. Put into his ammo. And we're keeping them tracked here as best we can. And we've damaged that guy's engine. And he's trying to get away, but he's not making good progress. As you can see, this guy's on the corner there, but if we can get behind them, these guys shouldn't be too much of a trouble. And that's how you win the match, guys, is map control, pretty much. The more the map you control, the more shots you can get into people's sides and things. He didn't pen that, so put him out of the game. Do not need premium rounds for this guy, especially on his rear. He's trying to rock back and forth to try to get us to miss or bounce, but that's not going to happen. Artillery there. Yeah, unfortunately, artillery is in this game. We do not like artillery. We are absolutely hammering away at this game. Not much they can do at this point, I don't think. They've only managed to kill one of our team. That's not good. Now the artillery is pumping out shots here, and that's the buff they gave them, or the nerf they said they gave them, is by letting it reload incredibly fast, be more accurate, and have more hit points. I mean, a brilliant conclusion there. Trying to feather a shot there, ain't going to happen, but we're too close to him now. He's managed to take out our light tank. Yay. Well done, artillery. Pinning him in place so he can't get his gun round to shoot me anyway. So there you go. We've got almost as much spotting damage and tracking damage as we have our actual damage. As you can see, this game is getting along pretty quick right now. We have 4 enemy tanks left. So we're just going to push. Possibility they could all turn around and shoot me and kill me, but seems unlikely. I'm trying to get some damage on this guy. He is tracked in place. Lovely shot into his rear. He's trying to... And there... One more bit of damage. I was hoping for a bit more damage on that guy, because he's, got a decent amount of hit points. Now all we got is that TD, so very unlikely to get there in time. There we go, we didn't need to get there in time, but hey, almost 4,000 combined, pretty much. Or 3,500 maybe. We came top of the team though, first class, 3 kills, pretty decent game. Yeah, I'll see you in the next one, guys. Right, next one. Again, Absolution, I'm afraid. Like I said, it's just going to be that way for a little bit. Training the crews up in this tank. We're on mines. And of course, we all know there's 2 artillery in the game. That's just not fun. But we all know that the hill in the middle of the map is the most important part of the map. If you don't take the hill, there's a very good chance your team will lose the game. So we are pushing up. What we're going to do, what I'd normally do is sit here because I'm a little bit safer from artillery. What we can do is punish tanks from the enemy team who are trying to get up into the hill. As you can see, it is a tier 8 game, so we have got to be very careful. We can be taken out pretty sharpish by some of these tanks. And there's another enemy enemy tank enemy Absolution in the game, so we've got to be careful of him. Of course, when I'm facing the Absolution, I just switch to premium, because if you're one-on-one, that's the only way you're going to be able to beat him really, because he's got exactly the same DPM and armor as you have. Bounced on that. Pendled that shot. Now he's pulled back properly, because he's obviously going to get shots across at us if we don't watch out. Looks like we have taken the hill, which is great for us, but we did lose 2 tanks in return for that. Now what we're going to do here is try to punish that tank. Of course, artillery, as soon as it gets a chance to shoot at us, does exactly that, because why not? Now we are trying to fight on this flank here. Basically both the flanks are gone to pretty much to the enemy, but we do control the hill. Like I said, that is the most important thing. We're going to push round to the cap. Got to make sure they don't cap us out, because our guys on the hill don't seem to care about the cap. Not sure what that guy was thinking, in all honesty. Got a tier 8 here. And of course he's going to go for us because he thinks, oh, tier 6, easy kill. But obviously we got the backup of artillery and those TDs. Not sure what those TDs are doing right now. They're not. They must be tier 6s or something, because they don't seem to be doing anything to him. Now we're probably sitting here thinking he's probably reloaded by now, so we're going to just sit and wait. See if he does that, and we pull back. And he does actually pen us. Now, of course, we bounce the killing shot. He tries to shoot at us. We're going to keep him pinned. And there he goes, taken out of the game. Thank you very much. And that's what you get for trying to pick on the tier 6 and be an easy kill. There we go, just stopped. Didn't get 2 kills straight in a row there. Thanks for that, guys. We turn around now. We seem to have won this flank again. And then sometimes a team is just like, oh, this is areas where we're winning, so let's all go in that direction. But what about the other flanks, guys? We're going to have the same problem if you all desert a flank to focus on the other flanks. And now we're getting pushed from this side. So I am pushing, and that is the absolution. He's side on, and he's staying side on for us for some reason. Oh, don't pen that shot somehow. Let's pen his roof. Oh, yeah, shots on that. Really. But we still managed to get that shot on his cupola. But yeah, I mean, that was that was annoying. I think I didn't have. I have a fair amount of crew skills on this one, I believe, at the moment in this game. I think what I didn't have was the second skill I normally get, which is run and gun. So the accuracy isn't quite as good as I normally have it. But yeah, those shots, one of those shots should have hit, really. I honestly think they might have nerfed the accuracy of tanks in a update or something, because it might be. To be fair, it probably is a few things, right? It looks like he thinks, oh, easy kill here. He's rocking backwards and forwards, but I'm going to try to get a good shot on him. Just got away there. And this guy is an Iron Rain, so he does put a nasty shot into me, unfortunately. That does mean I'm pretty much a one shot for the artillery. As you can see, we've got 5 kills again. Missed that shot, but so did he. And he gets tracked by the other artillery. Now, I'm not sure. He's got a pretty good reload. He's trying to fall back, and we're gonna not get that kill, unfortunately. But we got 5 kills. Now, we only got about 2,000 damage, but we did get most of that on tier 8s. And, well, the kills were mainly on tier 8s, that's for sure. So, yeah, first class, not bad. It can hold its own against tier 8s, as you can see. Not one-on-one, but, you know, it's one of the only tier 6s that can do that, that's for sure. Now, again, we are in the Reaper Scythe. And on this map, as we always do, we're going to go for the hill. Again, most important part of the map. I'm not saying that if you, like, again, every time when I say one area of the map is the most important part of the map, I'm not saying if you take the hill that you're guaranteed a win. I'm just saying that you've got a better chance of winning if you get the hill, and you've got a worse chance of winning if you don't take the hill. And unfortunately, a lot of teams recently have been prioritizing the JK line on this map, and it's just like, why? It's a kind of brawly area, but once you've won that area, you've got to go out across the open. Anyway, we loaded Hesh because we are top tier in this game, so there's a good chance there'll be light tanks coming up here first, mediums coming up here first, and a good chance there might be bottom tier tanks. So we're going to be able to obviously pen with this Hesh rounds. So we are pushing the hill. Unfortunately, I'd say no one's gone the JK line, which is unusual. Like I said, teams recently all seem to be prioritizing that. There's 2 artilleries in the game. We know how much I love artillery, so yeah, not the funnest game, that's for sure. Our first customer is a tier 7. And then we managed to hit the side of his turret, pen, and we took him out with that one shot. Unfortunately, our ally there gets taken out. And then our next shot pens a tier 7 TD in the side. There we go, 1,000 damage in just 2 shots. This tank can really rack up the damage. It's just a fun tank. Obviously, sometimes there can be times when I'm loading Hesh and none of it pens, and I've put out loads of shots and I've only done like 1,000 damage. But yeah, if you pick your targets right, you can do a lot of damage. And we're not looking for a pen here. We're just looking to do some damage to this heavy, Japanese heavy. I don't realise this, but we will in a minute. We're just doing consistent damage on that guy because he cannot do anything about it. Luckily, we're not being concentrated on the artillery. Artillery isn't concentrating on us at the moment. Oh, that would have been lovely if I hit that. So as you can see, we are getting through the Hesh rounds. Artillery is just constantly just seeing if we can get. No, he's behind that rock now. Just waiting for him to turn up. Unfortunately, wasting time there. And wow, that was a nice big old hit. We bounced to 490 damage overall so far. I don't know if that was just in that one round or did we bounce something else before. Type 59 there. We're going to struggle. We won't be able to pen him anyway, so Hesh, I can keep Hesh in because I'm going to be consistently doing damage even if I don't manage to pen. There we go. Not much, but we damaged his we damaged something. I don't know what we damaged, but we did damage something, so that's got to be annoying for him. Waiting for that Hellcat to poke out. Don't know what that is. An ISM. We're going to struggle to pen that with the AP rounds anyway. And then I realise at this, I think it's at this point, it's like, oh my god, we've only killed 3 of their tanks, and there's only 5 of my teammate left. We have totally lost this game. And out of the 3 tanks, I've killed 2 of them. Make that now. I've killed 3 out of the 4 tanks the enemy team have died. And yeah, the artillery is just insane. It really annoys me. Not much damage, but we did do damage. Now, of course, there's not enough enemies on this map. Enough for my allies in this map. So yeah, we've got the old... We're doing consistent damage to that ISM, but unfortunately he is firing Hesh as well. I don't need to improve my view range at this point because it's the ISM I'm concentrating on, and he's just concentrating on, and we finish him off. And so we got 3,000 damage here. Over 300 assisted and 4 kills. At this point, I should repair my... Yeah, there we go. Repair my view range. There's just 3 of us left against 9 tanks. It's not going to be a winning game, that's for sure. My allies are keeping the guys from behind occupied, so I'm going to concentrate on this area because there is still tanks down there. I'm thinking they're going to get overconfident, but I'm just turning around and trying to help our allies here because it's just 1 tank left. And we take that guy out, so we got 5 kills now. Artillery is really taking the mick right now. I really hate artillery. But we are managing to really dodge those shots, which is great. And we've rushed that shot and do not get it, but he rushes his shot as well, and we got a bit of artillery damage there. And unfortunately, I think I've got AP round in here. It's not. It's HE. I've made this mistake numerous times recently, trying to ram, trying to get that last shot in. But we got just under 4,000 combined there, guys. But it was a loss, and as you'll see, my team were absolutely terrible. How do you pull a win out of this? I have no idea. Top guy did 900 damage on my team, and we had lots of people with 0. Anyway, hope you liked the video, guys. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.